What's going on with the housing market? Well, there's been a noticeable slowdown in the Florida housing market, particularly after April of this year. Because a real estate transaction takes on average 30 to 45 days from pending to sold status, our most current statistics are coming from May. The Florida Realtors Association reported that there was no change in price year over year for May. However, in Florida, we did see a 17% drop in sales activity for April and another 8.5% reduction of listing and sales activity for May. Based on what I've seen so far at open houses and with buyers in general, I suspect that June is also going to show a slowdown. So why did home prices hold steady in May while activity slowed? For starters, home sales in May actually went under contract or pending in March and April before activity slowed down. In May, inventory was up 46% from this time last year, but when you look at the big picture, we still had over 37% decrease from the pre-pandemic inventory levels of 2019. Home sale prices are dictated by supply and demand. It's projected that the United States has a 1.8 million home gap between single-family housing starts and actual households that are being formed. Prices will be influenced by this ratio between supply and demand until there's a dramatic shift in one direction or the other. At this time, prices will remain relatively stable in general, with slight decreases as sellers grow impatient. So why aren't the houses selling as quickly if there's still a demand and the prices are holding steady? Well, we all became so used to the Florida housing market frenzy over the last few years that we've forgotten that April is traditionally a slower market in Florida, our off-season. The interest rates are hovering at 6 to 7%, which seems awful after we all became accustomed to the insanely low rates of 3%. The housing market seems to be waiting for a pullback in interest rates. The Federal Reserve indicates that this may be several months away. In fact, financial markets are betting that we're in store for at least 2 more rate increases this year before the Fed is finished. And the insurance premium hikes that Floridians have been experiencing added to that increased interest rate, and it equals a much higher cost for those that were planning to finance. This is making buyers very cautious. But if you want to purchase a home, I actually suggest that you don't wait. If the rates do go down, the already low inventory will also decrease, and this is going to create more of a demand, and then we'll likely see the prices start to creep back up. You can always refinance later if the rates do reduce. And if you're planning to sell, properly priced homes are selling. This is not the market to swing high and hope for the best. For sellers, it's going to take a little more work. You will need to approach preparing your home for the market as if we were in a pre-pandemic market, because buyers have become extremely selective. So this may include things such as freshening up the landscape, maybe freshening up the exterior of the home for a better curb appeal, of course decluttering, and possibly even staging the interior, keeping things clean and tidy and show ready at all times. Enter the market with the right attitude. It is going to take longer to sell. The average day on market in Venice has reached 76 days. And of course, a fantastic realtor with an amazing marketing plan helps too.